How's it going, everyone? My name's Matt. I'm the engineer at Spark Cycle Works. We build the Javelin and the Brute electric mopeds, but in this series, we're going to be converting this Grom to a higher power motor. Now, this isn't a true Honda Grom. It's one of my friends, and it's a clone from China, but it has an exact replica of the frame plus a motor that's electric already mounted on the back. But the problem is, the person who owns this doesn't know anything about controllers, about batteries, about anything like that, and they've come to me to see what we can do. This is going to be a perfect opportunity for us to use Spark's lighting kit and far driver kits to get this thing running. So let's talk about what is on this bike. Well, it's a 10 kilowatt QS motor. This is a crazy powerful bike, and it's gonna need a crazy powerful battery and controller. I've got a massive chamber right here that is just asking for a very powerful battery, and I've got a lot of space in the back here for a great controller, and all of this open area to complete our electronics. If we take a closer look at the electronics, you're gonna see some funny things. My favorite one is this. These are the phase wires coming from the motor, and he used a terminal block, probably from Amazon, to step it down to this really tiny wire. And I'm glad he brought it to us, because if he had connected it, this would have immediately melted these wires, for sure. So these episodes are gonna break down like this. In this episode, I'm gonna overview all the different components and why I chose those components. We're gonna get everything on order. And then once that arrives, we're gonna do a tear down and remove everything that we don't need and install a brand new battery. And then we're gonna do a video where we put the whole lighting kit on the bike. And then finally, we will do the testing. So I'll overview how we calibrate a far driver controller and everything else here. So it's gonna be a few episodes, and I'm excited to see how things turn out. All right, so this is the controller that we use on our bikes. This is a far driver ND72360. It's a great controller, but it's really good for maybe 5,000 watts. It's really not gonna be enough to keep up with this bike. So what are we gonna use? Well, we're gonna use this one. This is the ND72850, and you can see the size difference. The 72850 is rated to 450 amps continuous and 850 amps on phase. What's nice about this controller is it uses the same plug, the same master plug, as the far driver ND72360. And so Spark's control harness will work perfectly on this bike. As you can see, the controls on this are quite a mess. There's a huge cluster here of all the different wires for all the different headlights and sensors and everything. And I'm gonna cut that all out and replace it with this. This is Spark's lighting kit. And you can see the difference here, right? This is a nice, elegant, clean solution with waterproof connectors. It's good to go, and it removes this insanity. So that's a little overview of the project. In the next episode, I'm going to be doing a teardown and a battery specification. We're going to get Powerful Lithium over here to talk about batteries. And then following that, we're going to install our lighting kit and the far driver. And then we're going to finish it up with a final episode about calibrating the far driver and getting this thing on the road. So I hope you'll stay around, because I'm really excited for this one.